Welcome back. Right now we are going to focus on a 6-part true crime documentary series on Discovery Plus. Rue Powell is joining us virtually today, a child advocate. Tell us about her role within this show. Rue, thanks so much for joining us today. Tell us more about this really intriguing documentary.
Thank you so much, Christine. Undercover Underage follows our nonprofit, SOSA, and the work that we do in order to identify pockets of the internet where perpetrators lurk and identify online perpetrators for law enforcement.
And tell me about your work as a child advocate. You also founded SOBA, which is all about children and helping them. Tell me about that.
Sure. So I founded SOSA, which stands for Safe from Online Sex Abuse. And the whole point is to help prevent online sex abuse and exploitation. The pervasiveness of predation is, I think, greater than what a lot of people realize. And so we're so excited about the docuseries because we feel like it'll raise really important awareness among parents and caregivers and communities.
You know, it will definitely raise awareness. What were some of the other reasons you decided to participate in this series, and what do you hope people will gain from it? You mentioned awareness, but what else are you hoping will be achieved?
Well, I think that we need to combat online predation from a number of different facets. I know that this part is, the exciting part. That's why there's a docuseries about it. Putting online decoys in different areas of the internet in order to communicate with bad actors is what Undercover Underage is about. But at SOSA, we also educate high schoolers and middle schoolers, and we talk to parents and caregivers, and we're hoping that the age of consent will raise from 16 to 18 in the states where it's 16. We also hope that we'll be able to advocate for a path to rehabilitation for would-be perpetrators before they ever have a chance to break the law.
Rue, what made you decide in the beginning to become a child advocate, to be founder of SOSA, and to pursue this?
I think that this feels relatively new. We didn't grow up with smartphones in our hands. I think technology is wonderful. I think it gives us access to a lot of different things, knowledge, cultures, events, ideas. I can FaceTime someone from across the world. I think that's great. But it is also an avenue that perpetrators can use to target children. And because that's new, I feel like there needs to be a lot more education around it, a lot more awareness built around it.
And also with this 6-part docuseries, it's definitely a tough topic, bringing to light many things that people need to be aware of. So what can people expect to see when they tune in?
When they tune in, they'll be able to see how we operate, how we kind of build a decoy, put them online, how quickly a would-be perpetrator reaches out, and the conversations, how quickly they happen. They'll be able to see the tactics that a lot of predators use, manipulation and coercion. And it is a tough topic. It is maybe, it's certainly different. I really hope that parents and teens will watch it together, and it'll spur conversations in families. And you kind of see us go through case by case and working with law enforcement to, identify these perpetrators so they can't have access to kids anymore.
And Rue, how can we get information about you and your organization, everything that you're doing with SOSA and beyond?
Yeah, so we're online at sosatogether.org.
You can watch Undercover Underage. It premiered yesterday on Discovery Plus. And thanks so much to Rue Powell for being here today, telling us everything she's doing as a child advocate, founder of SOSA, and also within this series. So we hope that you will tune in and watch. We'll be back with more here on Mountain Connections right after this quick break.